Official time.
That's 4:29.
All right. Very good. All right, I guess we're ready. 4:30. My name is Michael Garris, Chairman. I call this regularly scheduled meeting of the Historic District Commission to order this 27th day of August 2020. There is a quorum present. The roster of the staff to the commission, of the commission members, and the technical posts that they fill in accordance with the requirements of the Hagerstown zoning ordinance are on file with the city of Hagerstown. They're available on request of any applicant and are hereby made a part of the legal record of each and every application heard today. All decisions rendered are based on the Secretary of Interior's standard and guidelines as adopted by the city of Hagerstown. Each decision is made on a case-by-case basis and is not intended to be precedent setting. If you have any cell phone or other electronic devices, please make sure that they have been silenced. We have basically one type of case today for consent agenda. Let's go. We have two types of cases: consent agenda, design review. For consent agenda, I'll ask anybody in our audience if they have any issues with those particular cases. If they do not, I will ask commission members if they have any issues with any of the consent agenda items. If there are no issues, then we will blanket approve those particular cases and those applicants will be free to go. For design reviews, if your case is called, please come to the table and join with the commission. For the record, please state your name and address. There will be a brief synopsis of your application from the staff consultant. After that, the floor will be turned over to the applicant for any further elaboration. After that, the floor will then be open for discussion by commission members prior to rendering a decision on that application. At this time, I'd like to do an adjustment to the agenda. We have design review case HDC 2020-30 for 61 North Avenue for a fence. At this point, if commission members have reviewed that, if they have no objections to moving that to consent agenda, we'll entertain a motion to do so.
I so move.
Second.
All right, any further discussion? All those in favor of the motion signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, motion carries. All right, so this time, going back to the agenda, approval of the minutes for August 13, 2020. Any additions, corrections, modifications to the minutes? If not, we'll entertain a motion for adoption.
I so move.
Is there a second?
Second.
All right, any further discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor of the minutes as written indicate as aye.
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 Those opposed, motion carries. All right, consent agenda item, HDC case 2020-30 for a fence at 61 East North Avenue for a fence. I take it nobody in our audience is here to speak out against this particular case. Seeing none.
Mr. Chairman, when somebody makes a motion on this one, if you just add into the motion that the fence does deviate in minor ways from the design guidelines. However, it's not visible from a street.
All right. Commission members, any concern with this particular case? Hearing none, we will entertain a motion for approval with comments as stated by Mr. Bachmiller added in, please. Whoever would like to lead the charge.
Mr. Chairman, I reviewed the materials submitted in case number HDC 2020-30 and its associated staff report and recommendations. I viewed the property in question. The staff report recommends approval of this application as consistent with the applicable standards adopted by commission. Parenthesis, this project will not be visible from the street, close parenthesis. And no one has appeared at this meeting, at this hearing, with concerns about issues with or objections to this application. Therefore, I move that this commission adopt the staff evaluation and recommendations in this case as its own and grant a certificate of appropriateness to the applicant for case number HDC 2020-30.
All right, is there a second?
Second.
All right, any further discussion? All those in favor of the motion signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, motion carries.
You're done.
Thank you very much.
All right,
You don't have to know about setback?
Setback.
Yeah, my neighbor's leaving his chain link fence up, and I want to know how many inches I need to be.
You just need to keep it on your own property.
Okay, thank you.
Certainly.
all right. Next up, there are no design reviews, workshops. We have none. New business. All right, old business.
The landmark designation for the Sailor House is moving along, just FYI.
All right, any other old business?
Just one question. At a previous meeting, we talked about the corner property next to the Cannon at North Potomac and North Street with a dryer discharge in a removed window. And I
Thanks for
noticed
reminding me.
that was still not completed. Thank you.
Anything else under old business? Okay, any announcements? Hearing none. Last item. Anybody want to make a motion?
Move to adjourn.
Is there a second?
Second.
All right, thank you. Next meeting should be September 10th. See everybody here. Yep. Thank you.
Good idea, moving that to the consent agenda. That's a good idea.
Well, and looking over the more stuff, it's like, obviously you're providing us the guidance. So, are we?
We're still online.
Almost.